You know, I don't like performing fatalities on small indie games. I understand they have a budget of a plastic spoon, but come on, a plastic spoon has many positive qualities, like being able to eat food with, easily disposable, and you can obtain serviceable amount of fun from it. A quality that All of Despair is severely lacking. Sorry, All of Despair, you lost to a plastic spoon. For those who don't know All of Despair, why would you? It's been avalanched by other indie games, is a survival horror game about a man ignoring the stigma number 13, and is now trapped in the dimension of misfortune, pain, and suffering. This sounds like an excellent framework for a psychological horror fun, but the game trips over its own small, clumsy feet and shatters the entire framework into tiny, unrecoverable pieces. Without the plot synopsis, you would figure that the universe declared you the chew toy of the night. The absence of context in-game breaks any immersion. Who are we? Why are these disfigured black licorice with arms trying to devour my jugular? Your character is so non-existent that you might as well be a camera being dragged through one uninspiring environment to the next. No matter the amount of detail you put in the environment is not going to make it in the slightest bit interesting. True captivating atmospheres are ones that can tell a story with visuals alone. Games like Bloodborne and Dead Space pull this off with excellence. At certain parts, the textures looks like grease got onto a paper towel. Gameplay doesn't start off too bad by having you roam around in a linear hallways, keeping the lights off to fend off the monsters that lurk in it, but then devolves into a brain-dead shooter that has awkward difficulty spikes. The game becomes unbearable when there are too many enemies on the screen that have their own ways of murdering you, and the frame rate drops exponentially. I had to turn down the game's graphics just so I can see what I'm doing. This is one of the times where gameplay comes crashing into a brick wall of game design. Gameplay is built to be slow-paced, but this rebutes against the hordes of enemies, fire that can move faster than you, a black thing that can teleport in front of you and kill you in one hit, and minuscule amount of room to avoid it. The design feels like a fast-paced shooter, but the gameplay doesn't support it. All of Despair is a game that lacks focus, substance, polish, and immersion. This is a 3-hour-long game that costs $7. There are games that cost the same or less that offer superior experiences.